Hello! Welcome to part 2 on the difference between Culebra Island and Vieques Island. So I'm going to start by explaining Culebra and what it has to offer, the process of getting there. If you're flying to San Juan, the best way to get there is two ways. You can rent out a car, which is more convenient, I would say. Two, you can Uber there, which is also an inexpensive way to get there. Ubering there will allow you to get there right on time, dropped off right at the gate. Driving there is going to have you park in this parking lot next to the ferry port, past the ferry port, mind you. And then you have to pay like $15 per day, you leaving your car in that parking lot. A shuttle will then come get you from that parking lot, and then you have to make your way over to the ferry. And then you don't have to pay for the shuttle, it's free, but you do want to tip, at least I did. Once tipping, you get in line, they sit you in these rows, you wait for the ferry, pretty much. Ferry rides are like 30 to 40 minutes, I would say max, super close to the big island, Puerto Rico. Once arriving to the island of Culebra or Vieques, you will have a bunch of taxi people waiting to get you. They're about $10 per person, or you have another option of renting a golf cart. Whether you use the taxi or whether you do the golf cart, it is your prerogative. You can choose either or. There's no right or wrong answer. It just depends on what you're going to be doing on that island. Culebra is this beautiful, beautiful beach called Flamingo. No, there is not flamingos on the beach. I'm sorry to break it to you, but I'm just going to tell you right off the bat. You do have to pay $2 to enter this beach area for Flamingo Beach to enter. There's also some food spots, some drink spots for alcoholic beverages or just normal juices if you're not drinking alcohol, an ice cream shop, and a snorkel rental place, which for me came very handy. It is such a beautiful place to snorkel. You would not want to miss that in Culebra, for sure. If you don't make it to Culebra Island, do not fret, and you made it all the way down there to Ceiba, to the ferry port, which is like 45 minutes from San Juan, as I mentioned earlier, to an hour depending on traffic. You can go to Vieques, and Vieques is just as beautiful. Maybe not as beautiful of a beach as Flamingo Beach is, but it still has different beaches you can go to, such as Black Sand Beach. It has Esperanza Bay. It also has a bioluminescence bay. If you're into that, you can make it in one trip to where you can do the bioluminescent at night, and the taxi guy, you have to coordinate properly though. He will take you to the ferry port before your ferry departs, so you can still do the whole thing in one night. You do not have to stay on the island. There is horses everywhere in Vieques, and it is beautiful. Esperanza Bay is probably the most popular one that people end up going to. It is beautiful. You have snorkel spots too, restaurants you can hang out at, so you will not be bored. If you chose to Uber back to San Juan, there is Ubers waiting for you as soon as you get off the ferry ride, so do not panic that you will not have a ferry from Ceiba back to San Juan if that's where you're staying at. If you're driving back, I suggest maybe don't wait for the last ferry to come. Oh my god, I had a little hiccup, because you will be tired driving back, but if you think you can do it, full sends only, do it. I highly recommend either island. If you're gonna come see Bad Bunny for his residency, I think it's a perfect time to kill two birds with one stone, have some fun in the neighboring islands. Anyways, I hope it works out for you. If you have any more questions or any more tips and tricks you want me to share with you, please leave a comment down below, and I'll be happy to share my experiences and my knowledge with you. Have a nice day. Bye.